What is up, YouTube? It's your boy Wokey Bucks, and I'm back again with another video. So the topic that I'll be discussing in this video today is in regards to why you should never turn a hoe into a housewife, right? So there are obviously certain girls out there in this world that we as men are going to be attracted to just by their physical beauty, right? But the thing we have to understand as men is that you should never allow that physical beauty to cloud your sense of logic. You should never allow that physical beauty to cloud your sense of reasoning and judgment, because there are some girls out here, right, that their physical beauty will be off the charts. 10 out of 10. She's so beautiful, right? But at the end of the day, she's not really good for you. Like, her spirit is just full of demons. Like, there's no other way to say that. Like, her spirit is full of demons. She possesses all the negative energy, probably from her past relationships, from her past dealings with men. And she has nothing to offer to your life that is viable. You feel what I'm saying? And the one thing you have to understand is that whenever you come into an encounter with women, like, and when I'm talking about encounters, I'm talking about either if you're in the talking stage or if you're in a relationship, right? You should be looking towards how that woman is going to add to your program, especially if you're a king. You are considered a king if you are working towards your purpose and trying to make out of yourself the best version of yourself each and every single day, the best version of your life that you want to live. A stress-free life where you can just do things when you want to do it. Nobody has to tell you what to do, right? That's the type of life that a king lives. You feel me? That's the type of life a king lives. And if the woman is going to come into your life and she's not going to contribute to your kingdom, aka making you to become a greater version of yourself, then she does not deserve to be in your life, because of the fact that she does not add any value to your life. She's causing you more stress than happiness. You feel me? You should not entertain those types of women in your life. The only way that she's going to come into your life and cause you happiness is if she's rocking with your program, in the sense that anything you tell her to do, she has to be willing to submit by choice to what you ask her to do. By her submitting willingly to what you ask her to do, that is what's going to make a relationship function. At least to my knowledge, I've never seen a relationship function where the woman is eventually telling the man what to do, aka the woman having control and running the man. I'm not saying that there's not relationships that don't last long, but at the end of the day, where do they end up in failure? Because at the end of the day, the woman eventually ends up becoming less attracted to the guy because the man was not stepping up and telling her what he needed to tell her. And she ends up cheating, and then the man becomes disappointed and will either take her back or leave her, depending on how much he knows his worth is worth. You feel me? But the fact of the matter remains that when the woman is in control, she does not know how to handle the power. So that's why I advise men, that's why I advise people in general, never to give women the relationship control. You have to understand that. You as a man need to step up and take control and say what you need to say and do what you need to do. And at any point in time, if she's not rocking with your actions, you need to understand that she's not for you. You feel me? And I'm not telling you at any point in time not to reward her or to give her recommendation, or what's the word for it, my bad. At any point in time to commend her for the things that she's doing, you feel me? Whenever she does right, obviously, from time to time, take her out on a date, do what you need to do. But most men out here will literally willingly take a woman out on a date, and she didn't even deserve for you to take her out on a date. And then from there, in her mind, she starts to believe that all men should be doing that for me because I'm the prize. The question the woman has to ask herself is, how is she the prize when all she can bring to the table is just what's in between her legs? The thing that most men don't understand about women nowadays is that all they have to do is show up just for them to be considered the prize, in their opinion. In their mind, by showing up, they're considered the prize. Because even men that are successful and that have worked towards building their kingdom give them all this validation and give them all this attention. Once the men that are like that give them all the validation and attention, they hop to the next guy to seek his validation and attention. When that guy is smart and he knows not to give her as much validation and attention, especially if she doesn't deserve it, then from there she's just chasing his validation and his attention. You feel me? And if the guy is smart, he knows when to give it to her and when not to give it to her so she can keep chasing and keep chasing and keep chasing. Because the thing you have to understand is that there's some women out here that are just meant to suck your energy. There are some women out here that are just out here to suck your energy. The reason I bring up this particular reason why you should never turn a hoe into a housewife is because there was something recent that I read off of Instagram, right? And I was seeing how, obviously, the rapper Kanye West. I heard a story about how he had started alienating his family over a supposed situation between his wife, Kim Kardashian, and the rapper Meek Mill. Mind me, like I said, every single information that we receive, at least when it comes to this, is always obviously from the outside perspective. But this is not to bash any of them, but this is just to give insight to men, so you guys can learn to don't make mistakes off of other people, right? Basically learning not to make mistakes off of other people. The place where I can honestly say that Kanye made a mistake is because he knew way before he married her that she had 3 or 4 tendencies. I would never, at least in my opinion, turn a woman that has those types of tendencies into a housewife. You're turning a woman that is for the streets into a woman that you're going to turn into the mother of your kids. This is the same woman that had to release sex tape with another porn star. You feel what I'm saying? Or with a rapper, whatever he calls himself, or producer. Regardless of the situation, she has to release sex tape with the man. You feel what I'm saying? That's exactly how her and her family became famous, off of that sex tape. So it's like she already has a history. And it's not like the history is hidden from the public. Everybody knows about this. At least everybody that lives in this society knows about her sex tape. So that's the same woman that you're going to eventually end up turning into a housewife when she already is showing you those tendencies, showing the world, as a matter of fact. You feel me? And now you're starting to alienate yourself from her because of supposed entanglement between her and the rapper Meek Mill. The one thing you have to understand is that if a woman is showing you tendencies in a relationship where she is messing with other guys, that is a tendency for you to tell yourself in your head, not even tendency, my bad, that is a sign for you to tell yourself in your head that this woman is not for me and she's not ready to mess with my program, and that I should honestly cut her off, right? There are going to be some women in your life that you know spiritually are not for you, but you choose to ignore those signs and continue to deal with them. That's why I always tell men, that's why I always tell people in general, whenever you're dealing with the woman, pay attention to the interactions that you have with the woman. Pay attention to the signs that she gives you. Pay attention to her words. Pay attention especially to your intuition. Your intuition 9 times out of 10 will never fool you. When you encounter a woman, your intuition, your gut feeling will tell you how you feel about that woman's spirit. If you feel negative about that woman's spirit, I won't even engage with her from that point on. Because your gut feeling is basically reading her energy. Your gut feeling is reading the energy that woman possesses. If that woman possesses a negative energy, then 9 times out of 10 she probably does. Most of these women out here that look so physically attractive have Jezebel spirits. They have so much negative energy that they're just ready to throw it on you so you can be brought down to a lower vibration. They don't want you to be at a high vibration. They want you to be at a low vibration because they're at a low vibration. Those are the types of women that you should never let into your life. Those are the types of women that you should never let into your life because they don't have anything positive to offer to your life and build towards your kingdom as the prize, right? They don't have anything positive to bring into your life. Look at the history between all the Kardashian daughters and all the people that they've dealt with in the past. Let's keep it strictly to Kim K in this situation, right? This is the same woman that married another basketball player by the name of Kris Humphries. She wanted her wedding to be like the royal wedding back in 2012. That's the type of wedding she wanted with the NBA player Kris Humphries. Right? Tell me why you wanted that type of wedding and you wanted to be treated like the prize and the princess in that aspect, but your wedding only lasted 72 days. Your marriage, as a matter of fact, not even your wedding, your marriage. Your marriage with the NBA player only lasted 72 days. 72 days, are you kidding me? 72 days? Now the question that people are going to ask, the question that people are asking is, were you in for it because of the money, or were you in for it because of love? Because you actually love the person. You feel what I'm saying? These are all bad signs. These are all red flags showing people the type of person she really is. And this is the same person you decided to make the mother of your kids. Guys really need to reflect and ask themselves before they decide to enter into marriage, talk more or less about having children with the woman, if her spirit is right for your spirit. Because I'm telling you, if not all of these women, most of these women are out here just to be able to drain your energy and literally steal your soul. They possess Jezebel, aka succubus spirits in them, no matter how physically attractive they are. It's these same physically attractive women that are out here opening OnlyFans accounts and making $100,000 within 48 hours because of all the simps that are feeding to their tendencies. These are the same women that have Jezebel spirits that are able to tap into the minds of all the simps so they can literally steal their energy and their money and their attention. You feel me? You need to pay attention to all of these things, because at the end of the day, if you don't pay attention to the interactions you have with women, all it literally takes is one of them to completely mess up your entire life. Listen, at the end of the day, if you understand, it's because you're woke. But if you don't understand, it's because you're not woke. This is going to be the end of this video. If you like this video, make sure you go spam that like button, leave comments, share this video with your friends. You feel what I'm saying? And we're going to catch you in the next video. This is Walkie Bucks, signing out.